Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel that knows nothing. I'm Jem and let's get to it. So today we are doing the Unpopular Book Tag. Why do I always say tag twice? I don't know. The first question in this tag is, what book or series didn't you like a lot? Like that was popular. And mine is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. And I'm sorry, I tried to like it, and you can watch my review of it. I will leave it in the description. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody that loved it, but I just personally didn't. The second question is, what is a book that everybody else seemed to hate but you loved? I don't know, there's a lot of books out there that a lot of people that I know seem to hate, and that only ones that I love, but I think when it comes down to it, it's definitely Shakespeare or a classic that people just generally don't like and I love. I just can't help myself when it comes to good literature. Question number 3 is, what is a love triangle in a book or a series that the main character didn't end up with the character that you wanted them to? And mine is Jem and Tessa. That was my ship, and it sunk and crashed, and then somehow they both escaped in a I don't know where I was going with that. They both had a lifeboat, and I don't like to talk about that because then it gets into this whole debate between Jem, Will, and Tessa. And I just really don't like it because I don't agree with the majority. Question number 4 is, what is a book genre that you don't normally reach for? And it used to be sci-fi, but now it's not sci-fi because I read a few sci-fi novels this year and I love them. I mean, I have to stop reading them now because I'm getting kind of sick of them, so I think it's sci-fi, but I do love it. But I'm just like, don't you dare reach for it! Number 5 is, what is a beloved or popular character that you just did not like? And I have to say this with so much regret and so much caution, because this character is really beloved by everybody. Harry Potter. And it's only particularly in the 5th book. And I think people just know how I feel about the 5th book of Harry Potter, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. But towards the end, I didn't have much sympathy for him. And I know it's terrible of what happened to him, and he lost the kind of, not one of the only people that cared about him, but he made it out as if it was that way, and I feel like there was people there to support him, but I don't know what it's like to lose someone, so there is that too, so. And I don't hate him in the others. It's just mainly that one that I think he's just, it's not just in that moment when that character dies, but it's just kind of throughout the book. I was just like, I do not like you. Not this book. I liked you in the others. But this book, you are a little bitch. Number 6 is, what is an author that you just can't seem to get into? And, I don't really have one that I can, really specifically name and just go, yes, that person, because I read a wide range of authors, and I think a lot of people do that are doing booktube and everything. So I find it hard to be okay, this one author that I just can't get into, because there is still so much for me to read and so much for me, so much out there and so much that hasn't been written that I'm just I don't know, I don't find it hard to reach for any particular author. There are certain books that I don't like, but it doesn't mean that they're written badly. It's just that I don't really particularly love the story. Number 7, what is a book trope that you are sick and tired of seeing? And that is, will they or won't they? And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? It was particularly in the Infernal Devices that I found that particularly annoying, especially on the side of the right ship, in my opinion. That was really annoying, and so many other books that it's just oh, for God's sake, can you just tell me? I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of you playing with my emotions. Number 8, what is a book or series that you see yourself not reading? And I think that is the Divergent series. I read the first book and a little bit of the other one, Insurgent. but I found it really hard to get into Insurgent. Like, the story was a bit slow, which kind of contradicts to what I said before. But, like, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to go back and read it. It's just not at this moment that in time that I will go back and read it. And I feel like I'll need to read the first one again to kind of get a refresher on what happened. But I find it... I just don't know. And, like, I don't want to be like, I'm never going to read it, because I know if I say that, I'll end up reading it in the future and then be like... I'll end up loving it or something stupid like that, and people will be like, well, you know, you lied to me, and it's just like, sorry! But, I don't know, like, I don't like saying that, oh, I'm never gonna read that. I mean, there's some books out there I'm like, Stephen King, you're a very talented man, but I think I will not be reading any of your books because you scare the shit out of me, just saying. That I know that I will never read because I'm afraid of my own shadow, and anything that just, you know, makes a sudden movement or noise or anything. So I know for a fact that I won't be reading that, but like things that I'm just like I have and I, you know, are there, I'll probably read. They're just, I haven't got around to it yet. And Divergent is like a series that I'm just like, I don't know. I was very influenced as like a kid because so many of my friends were reading it, so I'm like, do I read it? Okay, I'll read it. And it's a bit like with the City of Bones, like my friend recommended that to me, and then I found the other series, and that just started a very spiral loop down, really. The last question is, what is a TV show or movie adaptation that you liked better than the book? And I've got to say Ender's Game or The Great Gatsby. Because while they were really good books, I don't know, there was parts of Ender's Game that I was just like, okay, let's look at this. A 6-year-old is the main character, and you're making him out to be as if he is like a 13-year-old or older. How does that work exactly? And I'm like, it's another one of those things where it's set way in the future. I'm like, are kids like suddenly so smart when they're 6-year-olds? I don't think that's how it works, but okay. I will take it for the books. Like, I just don't know how I feel about that. And that just fucks with me because in the movie he is so much older when he first goes to battle school, and it just bothers me. And there's things that happen in the book that don't happen in the movie, but I'm kind of thankful that they don't happen in the movie. Anyway guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you like, subscribe, because that is always nice, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Why do I always do my goodbyes weird? Anyway, goodbye. Let's try that again. Question number 3 is, what series or book did the main... No, that is... Why do I always start like that? No, that's not right. And I have to say this with really, like, much regret. Let me just try all of that again. The last question is... Blah, let me start again.